Alright, we're on the play. We have a mulligan. And we have a keep. I'm going to put back the dignitary. Almost P should be better than dignitary most of the time, because I'm going to use this flicker to flicker these two at some point. Let's see if we're on against Stompy or against Jeskai, or maybe we'll be against a different deck. Who knows? It could be anything at all. Did I not F8? There we go. Is it Stompy? I think it might be Stompy. Could be elves. Maybe we're against elves. You don't know that. You don't know whether we are or not. None of you can predict the future. Ooh, that was not a land, but that was a card that I would like to draw. Because that might buy me a turn. Oh, yeah, against this, yeah, it definitely can buy me a turn. Maybe my opponent plays Elephant Guide next, but likely this Prohibit will buy me some time if I miss on my land drop, which I did. Which is very unlikely, given I kept a 2-lander and drew 2 extra cards. But, you know, that's happened more than once today, so... And we can still draw out of it. If it's Rancor, I think I have to counter, yeah. Sucks, but Rancor is going to do too much damage on average, so... Maybe my opponent has a Hunger, maybe they don't. And they do. I would have much preferred to counter the Hunger, but I couldn't really take the risk of them just having a Rancor and not the Hunger. Alright. So they don't have lethal on board. I don't think they can have another Rancor. So if they use the Vines here, I have to Moment's Peace. And if they don't, I can go to 2 and then flicker. Alright, if they have another Nettle Sentinel, they can get me. But another Pit Skull doesn't do it. Ooh. Alright, I'm not going to play the Mage. If my opponent doesn't have a Smash or another Vines, then the Mage would be great. But it is likely they have a Smash or another Vines in hand. So, I'd rather just draw my 2 cards, try to draw more lands and more Stonehorns. Also, if I just draw Tron plus a Wall, that's much better for me as well. Drew another land, so I'm going to go ahead and get a Plains and play it. I'll pass. We'll go ahead and Peace, and then try to draw an anti-combat card. Alright, if I have another anti-combat card, we should be fine. If I find a Stonehorn, we're in great shape. Given I drew an Ephemerate, I'm going to go ahead and evoke a Muldrifter. And then try to Ephemerate. I missed on Tron, so I have to Ephemerate, try to draw a into Tron plus something, and I did not get there. Oh well. I don't think there was a way I could get around that given I missed on Tron. But I guess I missed on my land drop too for a turn too many. If I had just hit turn 3, I could have used 2 flickers and that would have been enough. They did have a Smash. Alright. If I had put the flicker back, I would have drawn another flicker, and I'd have that Stonehorn around, but I didn't know that I was drawing another flicker or missing my land drop, so seems okay to put back the Stonehorn, especially since we didn't know what we were playing against yet. Alright, we got these things. These are out. And I was considering a flicker over a missionary, or a missionary over flicker. I think I'll just do the missionary. I would like to play first. I would like to mulligan. I would like to keep. I don't have an anti-combat card, but I do have Tron. Eventually. I'm going to put back the flicker. And I'm going to lead on map. I want to crack map before Before they have Gleeful Sabotage up. Plus, if I draw a Prism, this is so much better for me. Yep. Yep. Stacks fair. Now, I'm not out of the woods, I don't have an anti-combat card, and I could just brick off. However, given I'm going to have Prism into Muldrifter next turn, if I draw a Teachings, I get to have Teachings for Moment's Peace up the turn after. And I'm also not under a tremendous amount of pressure. They get to untap their Forest and play a Pit Skulk, presumably. Yep. Alright. We need to draw stuff. That helps later, but not right now. If they'd had a Vault Scourge, maybe that would have helped more. I'm going to play a Muldrifter. And if they attack, I'll block Ranger. If they smash, then I'm going to take a beating, but, you know, they can't have it all, right? They can have it all. They can very easily have it all. I'm not blocking. I'd rather flicker later. I just don't want to trade off here. Like, if they had a Savage Smash, they would have smashed before combat, right? Alright, gonna lead on tapping Tower for Prism. I might be able to kill Vault Scourge. No. Let's do this better. My opponent's tapped out. If I can find an anti-combat card, it's just so much safer for me. Yeah, there we go. I'll Prism. And then play a Snowland and Barkerlave. Then ditch a Tower? Yeah. Alright, we should have this game close to locked up, though we can brick off multiple turns in a row. It's unlikely, given my hand, but possible. And I would be very unhappy if it were to be that way. 2 mana? Oh, Gleeful Sabotage? Sure. I got more Prisms where that came from. Also, I don't have to use Beast. Right? I can just block Vault Scourge, so they get to hit me for 6 down to 8, which is fine. Especially since I have the Pulse to take out Longbow, so my life total is resource still. Definitely not going to trade, not when I have another Flicker in hand. That would be excessive. I'm not going to evoke first, or not evoke first, Ash Barrens first. Cycle. Cycle is the word I'm looking for. Arkham's Astrolabe, and I'm just going to tap the island for it. And then I'm probably going to cycle and... Yeah, I'm going to cycle now, I guess. And then play a Lone Missionary. That could buy me a turn. Oh, I'm not going to attack. I can block their Scourge. Given what they played in previous turns, I don't see a way I'm at a particularly strong disadvantage here. They don't get to attack with their X1s. I get to trade off for Pit Skulk and Invader. Yeah, Pit Skulk and Invader. Well, so Nettle Sentinel doesn't have a downside, given they have 2 Querying Rangers. And it might have an upside if they have been sandbagging green spells. What the hell? Well, these blocks are, like, obvious. Do they have the Conspire pump spell? Given I have Lone Missionary and I'm going to 8, and they are losing all their creatures, I think exposing my Shattering Pulse is well worth it. I'm going to swing with just the Muldrifter, and then I'm going to evoke Muldrifter and flicker it. Oh. That might have been affecting my clicks earlier. I forgot I said that a while ago. Floating one, because I want to use this map up. Alright. They've had enough. I've managed to not cast an anti-combat card, and I also didn't draw anyone's past this Moment's Piece, but I was going to win almost certainly. If I draw 5 more cards, there's a Stonearm. Alright. Doesn't lock the game up until I find a wall. The Condescend kind of locks the game up. Anyway, doesn't matter, my opponent conceded. I'm going to put in the second Lone Missionary for this Condescend. Condest and he's gone. Very good on the play. On the draw, it can be good, but sometimes they just play a turn 2 Nest Invader, and then this card is bad. So I'd rather have the more reliable Lone Missionary. Ding. Turn 2 Lone Missionary is pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, I'm keeping this. I've got Tron plus both colors of mana, so. Oh, they didn't have a 1-drop, huh? Oh, I hope they have the Gleeful Sabotage. Oh my god, if they just tap 2 mana and destroy my map, it's gonna be so good for me. Yes! Hey, I am gonna expose a second map, though I don't really want them to destroy it. It's just because it would be fine for me if they just wasted 2 mana to destroy the map. Although, if I miss on my compulsive research, it would be bad. Oh my god, that was so good. I'm gonna get an island. I'm not gonna get an Ash Barrens or anything like that. Oh wait, no, never mind. Don't know what I'm thinking. I'm gonna go ahead and compulsive myself. Discard the excess plant. I don't think I can die. Although I could be in trouble if they destroy the map and then I have to link. Well, not even that, because then I could just go wall back the research, right? Yeah, hunger. Stay hungry. Current plan is get a plains and play the missionary. Although a color fixer obviously changes that. Because then I can play a dignitary. Yeah, I definitely want to get this Lone Missionary in play. Next turn I can go dignitary plus wall, and that seems like a very good turn. I don't know how they can kill me this turn, and I don't think they can, so I'm just gonna park this in front of here. There's no reason to hunger. Hunger is just a 3/3 creature, basically. So, trying to save this makes a 3/3 creature. But you also could just trade and then make this a 3/3 lifelink. So, anyway. Feel pretty good about this so far. We're going to go Dignitary and then Wall. I'm going to sandbag the Trinket Mage for a while. I want to get my Compulsive on. Go. Still don't see how I can lose this turn, given what I know. Oh yeah, they don't get to attack. Of course, I can't even lose it that way. Flicker locks the game up, I believe. Because I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to ephemerate whichever one they find. Hit Dignitary and hope I don't have another blue mana. But even then, you're only bashing for 6. You can't really top deck anything that would change that. Would make it lethal anyway. So they pretty much have to target the wall. And then I get to Ephemerate during their upkeep before they draw another Vines. Which means they could draw a Smash. I guess I'm going to Trinket Mage now. If they Gleeful Sabotage, I'm going to have 2 Flickers to get another Astrolabe. And that's pretty much the only thing I'd be worried about. So Smash is their best draw. Just kill my wall and hope I blank. But look at how many... Like it just seems impossible for them to draw out of this. Yeah. All right. We've got it. 5-1. Hopefully we keep playing against Stompy. That's 3 Stompy, 2 Jeskai, and the Atog combo. It's quite the metagame. That's a very good metagame to be on Stonehorn Tron. I'll tell you that. I don't think we're gonna get. Well, maybe the people who do the metagame results for the challenge will also do it for this, where they just go through manually and figure out what everybody's playing. That would be very interesting to see, but that'd also be a tremendous amount of work with 214 players. Either way, this is going to be very fun if we keep playing against Stompy, and if we play against Jeskai, hopefully we can avoid punting away.